Okay, so I just thought I would add a little addendum about something that happened at the Hero Rush. It's kind of a big part of it, and so I didn't really want to not talk about it. So, during the race, backgrounds, I wear Vibrams when I run, especially for those type of races. They tend to get less caked up with mud or whatever else you're running in on the trails. The problem being, when you run in Vibrams, sometimes, especially if you're running off trail, is that not all Vibrams were meant to be used off road, right? And so the ones that aren't, the ones that I have in particular, have no cushion, like zero. And that's my only complaint, actually, with my Vibrams, is that sometimes if you are running on concrete, and even if you are running on trails, a little more tread or something in between your foot and the ground would be nice, because if you hit a rock or a root the wrong way, it's so incredibly painful. So I'm always kind of watching where my next footfall is. So I'm looking down at the ground and I'm running. I think at that point we weren't really running, but I look down and I see a snake, and not really a big fan of snakes, although I recognize the snake because I watched Jeff Corwin. I love Jeff Corwin. He's so dreamy. I have a huge, ginormous 15-year-old girl crush on Jeff Corwin. So cute. Anyway, I do. Ask my husband. He knows all about it. So I'm looking at the snake, and I see him. He's in front of us, slithering across our path for us to run. There's no avoiding him. There's no anything. He's just crossing in front of us. And I'm trying to figure out what it is. And all I can think, like an idiot, instead of screaming snake, all I can think is, red touches yellow, kill a fellow. Red touches black, friend of Jack. It's red touches yellow, kill a fellow. Red touches yellow. And that's all I can say. Instead of, intelligibly saying, hey, Nicole, snake, be careful. Oh my God, snake. No, I just keep rhyming like an idiot. My inner rapper comes out, and she sucks. Yeah, she's not a very good rapper either. So I keep just saying that over and over. And Nicole has no idea, because this is Nicole. Huh? What? Where? What? Huh? No, not looking at the ground in front of her, because she's wearing regular shoes. So that's not really where her foot lands next. Is really not going to be a concern for her. So that's all I can say, like a moron. And she picks up her foot, and she keeps walking forward. And so now she's about to step on this thing. And the only thing I can think is, I didn't even grab her hard. I should have grabbed her much harder and pulled her harder. But I grabbed her wrist, and I just pulled her just enough to get her from stepping. And I said, stop, stop. Finally, right? I seriously, when I say centimeters from stepping on the snake. And this was, I looked it up today. I knew it was either a king snake or a coral snake. I just couldn't remember which one was the venomous. And so I looked up the information today, and it was an eastern coral snake. And they are, in fact, very venomous. And only 1% of the snake bites in the United States come from the snakes, because they are not that big. They have a fairly small head. So they're, it's not like they're predatory necessarily, or that they're offensive. They're not going to come after you, per se, because they're so small. The only time they'll bite, however, sorry about that, the only time they'll bite is if you step on them, which was really unfortunate, because she was just about to step on it. And so, but apparently, if you do step on it and it bites you and manages to get its venom in you, it causes slurred speech, difficulty breathing, paralysis. It can cause death. They are highly deadly venomous snakes. So thank God she didn't step on that. And I've never had that happen before on a trail. And I've run a few of these races now, and it's just never happened. So it was a really good reminder to always be mindful that you are outside, and that you are coexisting, and you have to be mindful, and you have to be ever present in that moment, and looking around you and making sure that there's nothing like that around you. So it was just a really good reminder, and I'm sure Nicole really appreciates me sharing that with all of you. Sorry, Nicole. Anyway, it was kind of interesting, though, and it just kind of, I don't know if that'll ever happen again on a trail run, so I just had to share that. Sorry, Nicole. Love you.